Hi, myself Pooja Bak, Assistant Professor of GKCM of GIS Group, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Here you will find the details of my contact information, and I have developed a Facebook page where regular updates regarding this course are available time to time. Here in this session, I will be going to explain trellis code diagram of convolution code. So this is what I will explain by one example. So it will be more clear how to draw code trellis and state diagram for any convolution code. So let us begin this session. I have already explained this convolution encoder in my previous session. So let us have reviewed this very quick. So if you see the shift register, this first bit that will explain input bit or current bit, and those next bit that will explain the state of the convolution code. So the first bit, which is denoted by M, it will explain the current input bit, and the next bit, M1 and M2, both bits will explain the state of the convolution code. And here X1, that is what our output, and X2, that is our output also. So X1 and X2 both our output. And if you see X1, it is modulo to sum of M, M1 and M2. So X1 equal to modulo to sum of M, M1 and M2. And if you see our output X2, that is modulo to sum of M and M2. So X2 equal to modulo to sum of M and M2. And output is getting switched in between two, X1 and X2. Now in this session, I will be explaining how we can have a code trellis and state diagram. So as M1 and M2 that justifies states, so we have predefined states. If M1 and M2 is 0, 0, then it will be in state A. If M1 and M2 is 0, 1, then it will be in state B. If M1 and M2 is 1, 0, then it will be in state C. And if M1 and M2 both are 1, then it will be in state D. Okay. So before we go for drawing of code trellis and state diagram, we should be calculating all the possible combinations which is there with the convolution encoder. So before we go for drawing of code trellis and state diagram, we should be calculating all the possible combinations which is there with the convolution encoder. So to have all those possibilities, I have made this table, and we are deal with to solve it first. After that, we can easily make code trellis out of it. So we see, as I have told, M1 and M2 that will be justifying state of current state of convolution code. Basically M1 and M2 which will be justifying the current state of convolution encoder. So for all possibilities, if I say M1 and M2 is 0, 0. So M1 and M2 is 0, 0. So current state will be A. If it is 0, 1, current state will be B. If it is 1, 0, current state will be C. And if it is 1, 1, then the current state will be D. So now I just want to check if convolution encoder that is there in state A and current message bit that is 0. So here the current message bit M which is 0 and the state is A. So in that case, the next state that will be M and M1. Okay. So the reason is when you insert next bit, this bit will get shifted in this direction. So next state, it will be 0, 0. So the next state will be 0, 0 means the next state will be A. So now I just want to check if convolution encoder that is there in state A. Okay. And current message bit that is 0. Okay. And M1, M2 both are 0, 0. And when current message bit M is 0, so the next state will be M and M1, because when you insert the next bit, this will get shifted in this direction. So next state will be 0, 0 and 0, 0 means A. So next state will be A. Okay. And if you insert one bit with current state 0, 0. So current state M1, M2 is 0, 0 and now you insert one bit. So M is 1 here. Then next state that will be 1, 0. Okay. So 1, 0 means it will be there in state C. Okay. And now if current state is 0, 1, it means in state B. And if you insert 0, then next state will be 0 0, it means the next state will be A, and if you insert bit 1 with current state 0 1, so the current state is 0 1 and you insert now bit 1, so the next state will be 1 0. It means there will be in state C. Okay. And now current state is 1 0. So if current state is 1 0 and current input is 0, then next state will be 0 1. So it will be in state B. Okay, so 0 1 means the next state will be B. And current state is 1 0. So if current state is 1 0 and current input is 1 now, then next state will be 1 1. It means it will be there in state D. 1 1 means state D. So next state will be D. Okay. And if the current state is 1 1 and if you insert bit 0 here, then next state will be 0 1. It means it will be there in state B, because current state is 1 1 and current bit is now 0. So the next state will be 0 1. 0 1 means is B. So the next state will be B. And if current state is 1 1, it means in state D. And current input is now 1 here. Then next state will be 1 1. It means it will be in state D. Okay. Okay. Let's review this. Okay. So at first M1 M2 is 0 0. It means current state is A and the current input bit is 0, which is M. So the next state will be 0 0. M and M1 will be the next state 0 0. So the next state will be A. Current state is 0 0 and now you insert the input bit 1. So 0 0 means current state is A and current input is 1. So the next state will be 1 0. It means C. And now M1 M2 is 0 1 means current state is B and current bit M is 0. So the next state will be 0 0. It means A. And current state is 0 1 means B and current input is 1. So the next state will be 1 0. It means next state is C. And current state is 1 0. It means C. And current input bit is 0. So the next state will be 0 1. So the next state will be B. Okay. Then current state is 1 0. It means C. And the input bit is 1 now. So the next state will be 1 1, it means D. So the next state will be D. And now the current state is 1 1, it means current state D. And now the current input bit is 0. So the next state will be 0 1. It means the next state will be B. So next state will be B. And the current state is 1 1, means current state is D and current input bit is 1. So the next state will be 1 1. So 1 1 means the next state will be D. Okay. Now see, I have already told our output x1 and x2. So x1 is modulo to sum of m1 and m2. x2 is modulo to sum of m and m2. So for this particular example, x1 and x2. So based on this, we can calculate x1 and x2 now. So x1, that will be 0 for this, because m1, m2 all are 0, and x2 is even 0. And for this case, 1 0 0, x1 is addition of all 3 bits. So x1 will be 1 and x2, that is m plus m2, will be 1 plus 0, 1 also. So x1 and x2, 1 1 here. For third case, 0 0 1. So x1 is addition of all 3 bits, that will be 1, and x2 is 0 plus 1 will be 1. So for third case, x1 and x2 will be 1 1. For fourth case, 1 0 1. So x1 will be 1 plus 0 plus 1. So 1 plus 1 in modulo 2 sum, it will be 0. And x2 will be m plus m2. So 1 plus 1, it will be 0. So x1, x2, 0 0 here in fourth case. And for fifth case, where m1, m2 is 0 1 0. Okay. So x1 is addition of all 3 bits, 0 plus 1 plus 0, so it will be 1. And x2 is 0 plus 0, it will be 0. So x1 is 1 and x2 is 0 here. And for sixth case, 1 1 0, x1 is addition of 1 plus 1 plus 0, it will be 0. And x2 is 1 plus 0, it will be 1. So x1 is 0 and x2 is 1. For seventh case, 0 1 1. x1, that is additional of all bits, so it will be 0 plus 1 plus 1. So after modulo 2 sum, it will be 0. And x2 is 0 plus 1, it will be 1. So x1 is 0 and x2 is 1. And for last case, there are 1 1 1. So x1 is 1 plus 1 plus 1. After modulo 2 sum, it will be 1. And x2 is 1 plus 1, it will be 0. So x1, x2 will be 1 0. Okay. So this is how we can make this table. Okay, now let us try to draw code trellis based on that. Okay, now I will draw code trellis. So I will draw step by step. So here you will be having input states and there are 4 possibilities. And here output states, there are even 4 possibilities. So output state means next state. Now here, when you draw code trellis, there are 2 things we need to keep in our mind. So this solid line that explain input bit 0 and this dash line, it means input bit is 1. Now, if current state is A and if you give input which is 0, then next state will be A. Okay. So if input is 0 in current state A, then next state will be A. Okay. So if input is 0, you will have to represent that by solid line. So it will be go from A to A. Here output will be 0, 0. That one can see. And we have calculated in x1 and x2. So output is 0, 0. So on that line, we have represented by the output 0, 0. Okay. If current state is A, input is 1, then next state will be C. If current state that is A, the input is 1, then next state that will be C. So it will go from A to C, and on that line we have represent output. So output is 1, 1. So here make it with 1, 1 from A to C. And it will be dash line because the current input is 1 now. Okay. Now current state is B and input is 0. Then next state will be A. So from B to A, there will be a solid line as input is 0 and output will be 1, 1. So let us make it on the line 1, 1 from B to A, which is solid line because input is 0. Okay. Now, if current state is B, input is 1, next state will be C and output is 0, 0. So if current state that is B and input is 1, then next state will be C. So this dash line will go from B to C. So output will be 0, 0 from B to C. Now, if current state is C, input is 0, next state will be B. So output will be 1, 0. So if current state is C, input is 0, then next state will be B. So C to B that is represented by solid line, and output is 1 0. So let us make it on the line 1 0. Okay. And now if current state is C and input is 1, so the next state will be D and output will be 0 1. So current state is C and input is 1. So next state will be D. So make it by dash line and output is 0 1. Let us mention on that line. And for last combination, if current state is D, input is 0, then next state will be B and output will be 0 1. Current state is D, input is 0, next state will be B and output will be 0 1. So I am mentioning here on the line from D to B, where current input is 0 and output is 0 1. Okay. If current state is D, input is 1, then next state will be D. So current state is D, input is 1, the next state will be D and output is 1 0. So it will be dash line from D to D and input is 1 and output is 1 0, which is mentioning here. So this is how we can have code trellis. Now, how to have a state diagram? So state diagram that is having different representation. So I will make it in a some way as I have made it in code trellis. So if I say I have state A here and state B here, state C here and state D here. So here solid line means input bit 0 and dash line means input bit 1. So let us have state diagram. I will be making state diagram now by all possibilities. So let us start with A. Okay, so let us start with A. So for state A, if input is 0, so if input is 0, next state will be A and line should be solid. So if input is 0, next state will be A and line should be solid. And I am just initiating from A and enclosing into A. So output is here 0 0. So mentioning here output 0 0. Okay. If current state is A and input is 1, then next state is C. then line should be dash line. So A to C is going to by dash line and output is 1 1. So over here make it with 1 1. And now let us check it for state B. So if current state is B, input is 0, then next state will be A. So line should be solid line from B to A and output is 1 1 over here. So over this line mentioning 1 1. If current state is B, input is 1, then next state will be C. So line should be dash line from B to C. Okay. So the line should be dash line because now input is 1 and the current state is B and the next state will be C. And the output is 0 0. So from B to C it will be dash line and output 0 0 is mentioning here. Now let us have calculation for state C. So current state is C, input is 0, means solid line. So next state will be B. So now current state is C, input is 0, means the solid line, and next state will be B. So solid line from C to B and the output is 1 0 mentioning on the line. If current state is C and input is 1 means dash line, then next state will be D. So from C to D, that is dash line, and output is 0 1. So write 0 1 over here. Now current state is D, input is 0, means solid line. Next state will be B. So from D to B, there is a solid line and output is 0 1. So this output which is mentioning over here 0 1. Okay. Now current state is D, input is 1, means dash line. Then next state will be D. So from D to D, there is a dash line and output is 1 0, which is mentioning here. So this is what state diagram. Okay. So this is overall trellis coat and state diagram, and how to generate trellis code and how to draw state diagram, and I have solved here, and I hope that you have understood this session, and thank you so much for watching this video.